In the vibrant landscape of Nigerian entertainment, comedy has emerged as a powerful tool for social commentary, particularly through the lens of parody. The art of parodying news events has become a staple in the Nigerian comedy scene, where humor intertwines with current affairs, creating a unique blend that resonates with audiences. As I reflect on this phenomenon, I can't help but marvel at how comedians have turned the often grim realities of our daily lives into a source of laughter, providing not just entertainment but also a mirror reflecting our societal issues. Take, for instance, the infamous Lekki tollgate incident. The way comedians tackled this sensitive subject was nothing short of brilliant. They approached it with a mix of humor and poignancy, using satire to highlight the absurdity of the situation. One comedian, with his signature style, transformed the narrative into a skit where he played both the government official and the protester. The government official, with an exaggerated swagger, would boast about the tolls collected, oblivious to the cries of the people. Meanwhile, the protester, with a dramatic flair, would lament about the lack of basic amenities, turning the serious conversation into a comedic exchange that left the audience in stitches, while simultaneously provoking thought. It was a masterclass in using humor to address deep-seated issues, making the audience laugh while also encouraging them to reflect on the state of the nation. Then there's the ongoing saga of the fuel subsidy removal. Comedians have seized this opportunity to create parodies that resonate with the everyday struggles of Nigerians. One memorable skit featured a family trying to navigate their daily lives amidst skyrocketing fuel prices. The father, in a state of panic, would rush into the living room, announcing that the price of fuel had increased again. The mother, unfazed, would respond with a nonchalant, "Well, we'll just have to start walking to work, won't we?" Their children, oblivious to the seriousness of the situation, would chime in with suggestions like, "Can we just start using bicycles?" The absurdity of the situation, juxtaposed with the family's light-hearted banter, painted a vivid picture of the resilience of the Nigerian spirit. It was a reminder that even in the face of adversity, laughter can be a powerful coping mechanism. And who could forget the parodies surrounding the political landscape? The 2023 elections were a goldmine for comedians, who took full advantage of the political drama unfolding before their eyes. One particularly hilarious skit featured a mock debate between the presidential candidates, each represented by exaggerated caricatures of their real-life counterparts. The candidates would engage in a ridiculous exchange, throwing insults that were both humorous and painfully accurate. One candidate would boast about his unmatched experience, only for the other to retort, "Experience in what? Losing elections?" The audience would erupt in laughter, recognizing the absurdity of the political discourse, while also feeling a sense of camaraderie in their shared frustrations. It was a brilliant way to engage the public in political dialogue, making them feel like they were part of the conversation rather than mere spectators. Social media has also played a significant role in the rise of comedic parodies. Platforms like Instagram and TikTok have given rise to a new generation of comedians who use short videos to comment on current events. One viral video featured a comedian impersonating a news anchor, reporting on the latest corruption scandal. With an exaggerated tone, he would announce, "Breaking news, a politician has been caught with his hand in the cookie jar. Again." The punchline would follow with a twist, revealing that the cookie jar was actually filled with cash. This clever play on words not only entertained but also highlighted the pervasive issue of corruption in Nigeria. The accessibility of social media has allowed these comedians to reach a wider audience, making their commentary on societal issues more impactful. Another noteworthy aspect of Nigerian comedy is the way it transcends language barriers. Comedians often mix English with local dialects, creating a unique linguistic blend that resonates with diverse audiences. This linguistic creativity was evident in a parody of a popular news segment where a comedian would switch between English and Pidgin, effortlessly weaving in cultural references that only a Nigerian audience would fully appreciate. The humor in these parodies often lies in the shared experiences of the audience, making them feel seen and understood. It's a celebration of our cultural identity, reminding us that laughter can unite us, even in our differences. The COVID-19 pandemic also provided fertile ground for comedic parodies. Comedians quickly adapted to the new normal, creating skits that reflected the absurdities of life during a pandemic. One particularly funny skit featured a family trying to navigate the complexities of remote learning. The father, struggling to understand the technology, would exclaim, "Why can't they just teach them like we learned, with a stick and some chalk?" The mother, rolling her eyes, would respond, "Because this is 2023, not 1983. The humor in these skits lay in the relatability of the situation, as countless families faced similar challenges. It was a reminder that even in the darkest of times, laughter can provide a sense of relief and connection. As I delve deeper into the world of Nigerian comedy, I can't help but appreciate the skill and creativity that goes into crafting these parodies. Comedians have an uncanny ability to take complex issues and distill them into digestible, humorous narratives that resonate with the masses. They serve as both entertainers and educators, using their platforms to raise awareness about pressing societal issues while also providing much-needed comic relief. In a country where the news can often be disheartening, these comedic parodies offer a refreshing perspective. They remind us that while we may face challenges, we can still find joy in the absurdities of life. The laughter that erupts from the audience is not just a response to a punchline. It's a collective acknowledgement of our shared experiences, our struggles, and our triumphs. It's a celebration of the resilience of the Nigerian spirit, a testament to our ability to find humor even in the most trying of circumstances. As I conclude this reflection on the top Nigerian comedy parodies of news events, I am left with a sense of hope. In a world that often feels chaotic and overwhelming, comedians remind us of the power of laughter. They challenge us to think critically about our society while also encouraging us to embrace the lighter side of life. In the end, it's this blend of humor and insight that makes Nigerian comedy a vital part of our cultural landscape, a beacon of light in the midst of darkness.